Buonasera a tutti o buon pomeriggio, confondo io un po'. Gli orari, siamo di nuovo qua su Baldur's Gate, ammetto due cose e due. La prima, ho risolto la questione Goblin off live perché era tedioso per me, da vedere, tedioso per tutti e ammetto una cosa, la mia debolezza, la mia difficoltà, ho abbassato notoriamente la difficoltà del gioco. Un po' vuoi dei miei problemi col controller, capire determinate cose, un po' vuoi anche proprio la mia incapacità nel giocare questo tipo di giochi, perché tipo un XCOM o un Fire Emblem che a me piacciono molto e incredibilmente li finisco pure, avendo i quadrati piuttosto che gli esagoni, piuttosto che comunque un certo range che capisco d'azione, riesco a giocarli meglio. Questo non so, è un problema mio, perché tipo la mia compagna, la mia ragazza, sta giocando però da PC e non ha nessun tipo di problema. Io invece faccio schifo. Dato che non mi stavo divertendo e mi piace tutto il gioco è un capolavoro, tutto tranne che il combattimento che mi sta rompendo le palle, ho abbassato la difficoltà per godermi anche un po' le interazioni con i personaggi e quant'altro. Quindi io sono sempre splendido. Sta iniziando ad esserci il tenero tra me e Cuore Scuro. Astarion e io siamo grandi amici. E ho portato dietro con noi Gale, il mago, ma gli ho messo l'armatura della Drow che ho saccagnato di legnate e anche un elmo, così, un Battle Mage adesso. Ho deciso di salvare ovviamente gli Elfling, scusatemi, i Tiefling. Ho
So,
liberato.
do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know
Beh,
what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
sento quasi ferito. Ho deciso quindi di salvare il bardo Halsin, il bardo, scusatemi, il druido, tutti i bardi, per vedere se riesco a mettere un po' di sale in zucca, sale in capo. Ecco qua, qui devo andare. Qua. Ok. Quindi il mio piano in
A
realtà...
scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might
Fatto io.
escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
No, non posso accettare.
Very good of you.
Posso accettare.
Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago.
Certo, ho fatto
I
tutto sto
believe
casino.
he's catching up with Korgo. As for us,
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your
Oh.
camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Certo, certo, certo. Certamente che voglio far festa. Hype. Ma quindi se ne vanno via tutti? Attenzione. Ah,
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be
tu mi hai rubato della roba, tu mi hai rubato dei soldi.
Always a deal to be done, even now.
No, però, scusami. Cos'è che c'ha? Questo mi piace. Quanto costa, signore? 26 soldi?
Try not to die up there.
Sì.
We're not in the clear yet. Keep sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
I coboldi.
Sharp as a razor.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
Grazie, grazie a voi.
one problem for us. Guess it's on us to solve the next.
Sì. Sì, io in realtà stavo cercando... Perché, ok, sì, è vero. C'è del tenero tra Hortan e Cuore Scuro, finalmente.
Right. All of our taping stashed away for
Però
the journey.
io ho un debole per un'altra persona. Cuore Scuro potrebbe essere un ripiego, attenzione. Dov'è la barda? Tu, signor strano bue, sei contento? Mu. Non ha più niente da dirmi, va bene, capisco. Oh,
You imperiled the grove. How dare you even look me in the eye?
tagli il culo.
But I had to. A pity you don't see that.
I thought I had been a good teacher to you. Clearly not. You took it upon yourself to undertake the rite of thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
Ok.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Non mi fido di questa qua io.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now.
Infatti.
I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. Banished.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
Non c'è più. Un kiwi e una pera, io prendo tutto. Vabbè. Ok, andiamo da sto tizio che parrebbe darmi una ricompensa. Io volentieri accetto una ricompensa. Ho fatto il grosso coi tiefling. Ho fatto la brava persona.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you.
Grazie a te.
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Ho abbassato la difficoltà e ce l'ho fatta, ecco.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I?
Vero.
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Cosa? What?
Peace.
Ma la vangu. Ah, la runa. Sì, sì, sì. Qua devo andare. Che mancava la runa, no?
Take it. It might be useful.
Ah. E dov'è il parassita, scusatemi? Bloop? Mio. Ah. Pa 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 pa. Oh. Ma dov'è? Ecco questa qua. La tavoletta del lupo. C'è anche un lupo disegnato sopra. Scusami, come ho fatto a non vederla? E che sono completamente rincoglionito. Sono completamente rincoglionito. Finalmente dungeons. Andiamo, signori. Io scenderei dalle scale a chiocciola. Ah, gli arpisti, giustiziere oscuri, questo lo prendo. Gale. Ah, giusto.
Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Ah. Ok, trovato un sacco di roba importante comunque, eh? Poi questo cos'è? Tunica del vestire, questo glielo do a Gale quando sarà il momento. Questa gliela posso dare a te, te la do. Ok.
Can't give up now.
Vabbè, posso levarmi dal cazzo.
Master Halson has passed his prime. It might be time for another.
Ok. Quindi ok, parliamo con Zevlor.
Well, at least the sun is
Ah.
nice.
We wasted so much time fighting each other.
È vero.
Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
Sì, sì, la lezione è che io sono un gran fico. Questa è la lezione che dovete imparare. Olè, vediamo. Bloop. Ah, sei ora che mi aspettavi?
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
No. No, assolutamente no, anche perché adesso, quindi... Grande Nagash, buonasera. Come fa a ballare da mezz'ora? Come balla questa persona che vedo? No. Tanto vale che scenda in maniera normale di qua. Ah beh, sti cazzi, balla bene. Tra l'altro posso darti una notizia incredibile, Nagash. Forse c'è del tenero tra il mio personaggio e lei. Attenzione.
So,
Eh?
that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
No. Non vedo niente. Però ci siamo. Non siamo più dei Ryan Gosling dragonici. Peccato, eh. Purtroppo mi ha invitato fuori a bere un bicchiere di vino, io ho accettato. Potevo anche fare il Chad e... Sì, è vero, è vero. Ho anche cambiato vestito. Quello l'unica persona che vedi in armatura in realtà è un mago. Non dovrebbe averla, però mi piaceva. Eh? Che espressione, signori. Sempre uguale. Poi mi sto potenziato solo il fatto che posso parlare di amicizia con gli animali. Non posso... Cioè, è completamente inutile in battaglia.
Sure. In silence.
Astorion e Gale, non litigate. Cioè, ho sempre usato la mappa con quel tasto, adesso non la usa più, va bene. Allora, voglio assolutamente lasciar stare...
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
Questo voglio fare. Più o meno è giusto, entro nel villaggio in rovina e poi vado su. Cioè. E quindi niente, questo è quanto.
No sign of tentacles so far.
The same. Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
Posso capirlo perfettamente. Lo capisco, lo capisco. Allora, qui non dovrebbe esserci più nessuno. Ah, sì.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature.
Oh no, Gale sta male.
Condition likes being ignored as
Sì,
little
sì,
as I
è
do.
certo.
You must consume another artifact.
Sono sempre baldanzoso. Sì, sì, ne ho uno apposta per te. Che non me ne facevo una minchia. Questo qua.
Thank you.
E non ti va bene? Questo qua deve mangiare la magia. Ciuccia la magia. È finito.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect.
Ai ai ai.
Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Sei tra amici,
I'd just
vai.
be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
E chi sei? Guarda che faccia che ho fatto.
Is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. You from an early age could not only control the weave, but
Ah, potentissimo.
much like a musician or a poet.
Oh.
Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra.
Ah.
She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time she became my muse. And later even my lover.
Bello, wow. E?
I am, after all, the villain of the tale.
Ecco.
We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind.
Vabbè, non c'è bisogno di flexare che ti fai l'idea, eh. Sì. Un cappello. Un bellissimo cappello. Sono un bardo. Devo affascinare.
Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross.
Ho anche un mantello.
Every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond.
Ah, capito?
I sought to cross her boundaries. Try to convince her.
Astarion sta una merda, tra l'altro.
I pleaded, swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented.
Lui è andato troppo vicino al sole, capito? Ha toccato...
Yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
No, racconta,
Very
racconta.
well. Here goes.
Dai, dai, dai.
Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty
Pensavo
lord lived
partisse
in a
un bel
tower,
video.
flying tower, to be precise.
Invece no.
I'll save his history for another time.
Ecco,
But the
infatti.
gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms.
Bel problema.
Until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if,
capito?
after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Toccalo, toccalo.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread mirror. Bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Lo giocai e mi piacque persino, pur con tutti i suoi problemi. So che è uscito il sequels.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't
È carino. È molto carino. È proprio vecchia scuola survival horror, con quasi controlli da vecchia scuola survival horror. Però c'ha un... a parte che è italiano, quindi già il fatto che è italiano va... cioè è figo il fatto che sia italiano. Scusate. Però sì, l'hanno anche molto, come si dice, sistemato nel tempo. Quindi adesso è anche mi pare qualche modalità extra, qualcosa di figo dentro. Quindi se ce l'hai lì, tanto durerà 6 ore. Durerà 6 ore, dura un cazzo.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again,
poi tra l'altro il sequel che è uscito in realtà è un prequel, quindi se per sfiga lo trovi al mercato digitale della domenica, forse il sequel è addirittura meglio come entry point.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Poverino. Poraccio. No. Vedi che mi perdo. Io ho bisogno della mappa H24 praticamente. Sì, sì, se lo inizi lo finisci anche. Anche la trama è caruccia. Cioè se ti piace quel... proprio vecchia scuola. Resident Evil 1. Quella roba lì. È palesemente quella roba lì. Fatta da un team di appassionati. Ma di poca gente, È molto carino. Tra l'altro durante il lockdown, il primo lockdown, scaviamo questo barile, questa pila di merda, e intanto lo prendo tutto. Nel primo lockdown loro lo, tra virgolette, regalarono a chi gli scriveva inizialmente: guarda, vorremmo giocare il vostro gioco, regalano tipo 100 copie su Steam. Ovviamente io gli ho scritto e il mio PC non lo faceva neanche girare.
Seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
Bloop. Bloop.
Delicious.
Sevi le vaste?
What did you mean, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Ok.
Stayed interesting.
Sì, tra l'altro, come ho detto a inizio partita, dato che io sono una gran sega con i combattimenti di questo tipo su console, perché è un po' difficile, ammetto di aver abbassato la difficoltà. Ho fatto questa cosa. L'ho fatto. Per godere meglio delle mie avventure, l'ho fatto. Cioè, è assurdo comunque che un gioco tipo questo, che tra l'altro è anche rilassante, mi crea delle difficoltà assurde. Armored Core 6, che c'è gente che spacca il controller, l'ho finito 3 volte. Sì, ma toglie, ma fai bene, ma togliere anch'io, ma perché non ho senso. Da solo. Da solo me lo dico, capito?
A dragon. Gods preserve me.
Ma un drago, dove? Sono io un drago.
Go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Cazzo, c'è un drago per davvero?
Too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
E come facciamo?
Just we admire it from afar.
Ho trovato una tappa, vediamo qua cosa c'è.
Smoke. Something's burning.
Chi è sta gente? Che succede? Oh. Signori.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
Balduriano. Subito.
Only a coward would speak ill of the fallen. Would that the arrow had pierced your heart instead. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot.
Ah, io ho ammazzato loro.
Please just leave me be.
Ho fatto tutto.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Grant you Raven Guard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
Ecco che uso tutto il mio carisma. C'erano talmente tanti bonus carisma che potevo non lanciare il dado.
That's right. 3, 2, 1. Push!
Do una mano anch'io? Grandissimo, cazzo, sì.
Inside, hurry. We don't have much time.
Il non so cosa sta succedendo però, Bisogna salvare il Granduca. Il Granduca dov'è? Ah, io ho preso fuoco io.
Coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Signori, sta andando già tutto a puttana. Vabbè, dai, tanto c'ho più di pozione, cazzo me ne frega. Sono pure accecato. Stiamo andando tutti a fuoco. Bene, bene. Ma dai. No, qua è meglio non entrare. Come ho fatto ad aprire una credenza? Vado.
Quick! Get me out!
Ma che cazzo? Ma l'ho fatto apposta. Ma che cazzo è successo?
Stop wasting time.
Ma è morto. Ma non so, ma dove... oh. È qui che devo andare, eh? Ma che cazzo? No, io... Quanto ha la porta di...
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Vabbè, intanto ho salvato chiunque essa sia. Adesso scendiamo, per Dio. Via da qua. Usciamo, via, via, signore. No, beh, che look, signore.
At last, you honor your clan, sir. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva.
Se non ce l'ho io.
Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
Il duca di sto cazzo.
Count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to the city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
Ma sì.
A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
Mannaggia cazzo.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed.
Dietro c'è un tizio che continua a fare dei movimenti inconsulti.
Unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
Ho capito.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity.
Va bene.
Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Cosa voglio? Tu cosa sei? Ok. Oh. Andiamo questo qua. Allora, in tutto questo però, scusatemi, chi è rimasto qui con me? La tua fede ti guiderà un po' sto cazzo, perché... Proprio in mezzo alle fiamme. Ah, eccoci qua.
Lost in thought.
I've got a long road ahead.
Sto malissimo. Vabbè, dai. Una moneta, un soldino. Dieci soldini, ecco che inizio il mio essere un accattone di merda. Olè. Sa mai. Quindi mo teoricamente abbiamo più di una cosa da fare. Allora, continuiamo di là. Di qua. Qui c'è un drago, abbiamo detto. C'è anche una signorina. Signorinella.
Hold up before they see you, Mark Gresham. What? Apart from the dragon? Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone. Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Vabbè, allora...
That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Ai ai ai.
Stop wasting time, Beretta.
Mica, ma è Vegeta.
You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on.
È Vegeta.
Find the weapon.
No.
Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
O è Vegeta o il Grinch.
But those gifts will carve you up like a goose.
È vero. È vero, mio buon amico Astarion, ed è proprio per questo che io sto salvando la partita. Salvando la partita, andando all'accampamento, metto via il nostro amico mago Gale e prendo la Githyanki con noi, così Magara, e solo Magara.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
Oddio, cosa sta succedendo?
His brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest. Then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Mi spiace.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father.
Ma dai.
I know I haven't said.
Che carambata.
Our relation was no matter of pride, at least for him. You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time.
Ho detto, eravamo molto litigati.
Cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors. I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzoberranzan would have...
Menzoberranzan? Che cazzo è sta gente?
No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction.
Sì, sono
His
d'accordo.
absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin.
Non possiamo permetterlo.
The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, the memory of a memory, a man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Va bene. Tu?
Speak. It is done.
Giustamente devi anche avanzare di livello, poverino. Ok, vabbè, facciamo questo easy che... Un po' di carisma, per Dio. Ok. No, ho sbagliato tasto. Torniamo dove eravamo. Adesso, avendo lei nel team, magari non mi... No? No, però di andare in culo al drago no. Adesso. Vai. Adesso col mio carisma sicuramente... Vegeta, io sono un tuo grande fan.
These creatures are so simple to ensnare, Beretha. You mule too much about your task.
Forgiveness, Kithrak.
And as for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
Ma lei mi è completamente inutile. Ti persuaderò. Top.
Of course you are not a threat. You are nothing until I tell you otherwise. For you to keep sucking air, it is necessary for you to tell me something of worth. A vessel fell from the sky. We seek a precious weapon that was taken from it.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks is the same one the Absolute's followers are hunting. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses, The Gith's suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their
No, ma ci penso io.
Help us find it and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
Don't help them. Don't tell them a thing. We're dead if you do.
Allora.
Do not speak. Your bleating offends my ears. Just stand still.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
Vediamo se riusciamo ad arcaneggiare. Yes. Si arcana, signori.
You realize he's casting detect thoughts.
Saggezza, saggezza. Che forte. Che culo più che altro.
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in that skull. I ought to just kill you. My blade is my right. If I can take your life, it is mine. But perhaps you have other uses.
Però Vegeta non ha chill.
Very well, Istik. Seek out survivors from the ship that crashed on this wretched world. Bring me their heads. Bring me the weapon. If you succeed, the reward will be great. Now go.
Astarion, cosa c'è? Bello il drago.
Your skull trembles, your parasite wriggles. Lae'zel sees your
Ma eri qua?
confrontation with Kithrak Voss.
Voss? Just still Kithrak.
Ma eri lì, Lae'zel, ti ho portato apposta. Potevi dire qualcosa.
Vlaakith's finest. I am impressed. He wanted your head, yet it remains firmly atop your shoulders.
Hai visto che bravo?
Unless a man would be adorning the road as a shredded corpse. If by nice you mean truthful, then consider me positively pleasant.
Lol.
Now, to the point. The crash is not far from where you met Voss. We must go there immediately. Unless, of course, you'd rather sprout waxy tendrils where there were no tendrils before. Keep me at your side, and I will invoke protocol. It is my people's duty to aid infected Githyanki. Had I been traveling with you, we might have avoided the Knight's fury.
Ma tu eri con me. Tu eri con me. Bella mia. E proprio qua. Tamburo se andasse a fanculo. Questo cos'è? Una corazza di scaglie. Oh. Tu saresti cosa che non mi interessa. Ok, talune cose, quindi qui è la festa nella foresta, qui c'è la strega e poi qua va bene, andiamo. Vabbè, qui c'è Pino insegna. Da solo. Stiamo bene, siamo vivi, salviamo la partita. Zelda, ti voglio più sul pezzo però, Oh. Ah. Assicurati di aver fatto tutte le cose in sospeso. Quindi, ridendo e scherzando, di là vado per la fine del capitolo 1, quindi, più o meno. Cioè, togli il più o meno, sicuramente. Facciamoci un altro po' di giro, allora. Musica spettacolosa.
Feed if you must, Astarion, but give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Vediamo cosa c'è di qua. Ah, qui dove tutto è andato a fuoco poc'anzi. Poc'anzi. Oh cazzo. Ma chi è sta gente? Ma cosa vogliono da me? Andiamo un po' avanti. Certo. Bravo Gino. Sì, ma sti lupi mandai arcieri che mi rompono i coglioni, non poteva andare bene per sempre. Ah. Venite. Vabbè. Certamente. Certamente che non ti ho fatto una minchia. Perché attacco a distanza? Che palle. Toh, merda. No. Però tu, d'altro gando, lei manca tutti e mancherà anche oggi. Infatti. Come svantaggio? Perché svantaggio? Ancora vivo sei? Oh, brava Gina. E ti sposterei qua. Dai. Senti, una bella palla di fuoco. uno scudino della fede, che secondo me questi mi romperanno il cazzo a me. Però potrebbe andare bene. Non è andata bene. Che è successo? Che sei? Oh. Certo, è una mitraglia, vai, vai. Mi raccomando. Ottimo, viva me. E il povero Astarion si piglia. Ah. Ma non credo di poterlo colpire con niente qua. Brava. Brava, cazzo. Vabbè. Fallimento atletico è il nome della mia vita. Anche fallimento critico. C'è proprio con lui,
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tame.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Ah, questo pezzo di merda è ancora vivo. No, mi spiace. Te ne vai a fanculo. Ma vedi te.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest. I wonder what the next move is.
Tutto qua?
No time to rest.
Una lettera aperta. Le balle di Baldur. Una pubblicazione scandalistica nota per i suoi articoli controversi. Che sono ste impronte di lupo qua in gioco? Oh. Che è sto salvataggio? Okay. Bello qua. Oddio. Chi è sta gente? Questa gentaglia. Ma no, ma porca troia. Che fallimento, che fallimento. No, che fallimento. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Non lo accetto, signore. Non lo accetto. Minimamente, Allora, questa cosa non mi è piaciuta. Dobbiamo andare assolutamente.
I'll feel that one later.
Chi mi ha visto? Chi è quella gente? Non è con me. Però se la prendono con me lo stesso. Ma... Allora, però... Però... Qui lo vedo male male. Bravo Gino. Ah, che grandissima rottura di palle. Eh sì.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Che merdosi. Bravo Gino. Ma che sfigato di merda. Ottimo. No, no. Tu, signorina, vieni con noi. No. Allora facciamo... Ma certamente che lo manchi, sia mai Gesù Cristo che non manchi. Che troia, vieni qua. No. No, io volevo lanciarlo. Mi sono avvelenato. Cioè mi sono... Ah, ho avvelenato l'arma. Per Dio, mi stavo già... stavo già incazzando. Brava, cazzo. Allora, teoricamente io ho...
Shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Proviamo. Dai. Fortuna che avevo riposato.
Deep in the chaos of her mind, something responds to your command. A tadpole. It is the source of her voice. She will obey it. She will obey you. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Quindi è finita?
Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
Could you not stare so blatantly in my name when you say that, please?
Oh, but do keep calling her flower. She'll love that.
Mica salsicce. Ho preso tutto. Sono un po' ingombrato. Vabbè, è anche comprensibile. Mandiamo tutti sti... Tipo, a te ti volevo regalare. Ma che bello. Ok. Ma un sacco di roba che può andare all'accampamento, Ma questo che cazzo me ne frega. No, questo devo tenere. E anche questo devo tenere. No, Astarion, che cazzo fai? Sbagliai. Ah no, può tenere... va bene. Anelli non ne ha lui, eh? Ah, adesso sto bene.
Hungry pit. The flesh of the survivors wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Provo questo. Potrebbe essere difficile, ma ci provo. No, non è stato per niente difficile.
Sensing your presence, the Knoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Knoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
Tu.
There's something good rattling around in there.
Well, there's only one way to know for sure.
Ah. Oh mai. Che schifo. No, ho capito. Ho percepito. Aspetta. Perché lo scudo chiodato è così un malus per te? Lascia. Sta merda qua. Riproviamo. Beh, sì, a sto giro è stata una cazzata. Fortuna che avevo tutto. Un'ampolla di ferro e dei soldi. Infatti che cazzo è questo? Eccolo qua. Beh, facciamo un giretto. Magari qua c'è qualcosa. Che ne sai? Oh. Andiamo un po' di su. È una cassa questa. Quel formaggio puzzava più di me, quindi lo lascio stare. Stai a posto? Ma perché non mi faccio i cazzi miei io? Perché non mi faccio i cazzi miei? Mai. Cioè io potevo proprio farmi... Ah, però aspetta. Non è una bestia questa. Peccato. Guarda, quello scuro, dubbi che tu lo mancassi pari a 0. Oh. Oddio. Perché urli? Zomp. Ah, pensavo cadesse. Ottimo.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
È vero. Tu e tu. È vero, poteva essere utile. Ah. Astarion. Che giornata.
Speak.
That symbol in blood, what does it mean?
Che simbolo? Questo? Cos'è quello?
Speak.
Non lo so. Oh.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
Freccia di acido. È vero, qua c'è un casino. Senti, comunque stiamo tutti una gran merda e io andrei subito ad accampamento. Sì.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Vai, te cazzo. Ah, come sono soddisfatto. Chi è sta persona? Oddio.
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in my camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Ma chi è?
There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No.
Grandissimo.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Ho capito. Strano figura.
setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Allora, voglio fare una prova.
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have. My research turned up a rock. It's not too deep.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye, not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Io ci provo.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert. Just... I can't help but feel pumped. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem. What? Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Cos'è vedere invisibilità? Beh, sai che ti dico? Allora, vediamo se Cuore Oscuro continua a essere vagamente attratta da me anche se non c'ho più un occhio.
Seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it. Agreed. There's not much we can do but press forward.
If the Gith are looking for that artifact, and it's a powerful weapon to boot, things are starting to look...
Starion...
Speak.
Githyanki patrolling these wilds is an unexpected surprise. Whatever they seek,
Kardak, 2 parole, prego.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last. The year? 10 year. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. 10 years of that. The stories Guy named Gortash, politician, in...
Uno stronzo. Scusate, io leggo veloce.
Got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, gives me energy. Power. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, but not today.
Povera, dobbiamo aiutarla. Sì. Ah già, la festa! La festa, porca Eva. Allora fatemi che devo star bene. Eccola.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you.
Grazie.
But I need an angle. Any ideas? But of course, you achieved something far beyond mere fact. That deserves to be remembered. Your song was coming along.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine.
Vero.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. Enjoy myself. There's a worm in my brain. Hunters on my trail, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask? By the hells. Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, all right. But don't take too long.
Would you look at this? It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too. Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom. and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise. Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first.
Vabbè, festa.
Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Sono un po' combattuto. No, no.
You too, soldier.
No, siamo
Enjoy
amici.
yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Fa tutto sto ambaradam bam 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 con cuore scuro, dai.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire.
Ho colto un giaciglio. Ho fatto bene.
Two tiefling queens, frightful and fierce.
That's more like it. How many goblins did we kill?
Thank you. There's that confidence I like. I thank you for seeking me out. Amid all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. I was hoping you'd spare me a moment. There's something rather magical I wish to show you. A lesson. And trust me, however, something best experienced in more. For now.
Infatti, Will è qua da solo. Scusami.
Yeah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party.
Non è vero.
Claws will pop the balloons, you see. And the sweet cakes don't taste half as good as raw eggs with this blasted forked tongue. Ouch. You don't need to mock me when I'm feeling low.
No, io sono serio.
But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Bravo.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Lol.
I need to dance.
No. No, I need to lie down.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you.
And behold.
Oh, le lucciole, è incredibile.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast. Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Your song was coming along. Then things began spinning. Worry not. I shall return to it at first light.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's, yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your body to Gale. I've no doubt he's as seductive as he is succinct.
Ma non è vero.
Perhaps not. I will take pleasure when I wish, and from whom I wish. Will looks particularly tempting tonight. One day fortune may favor you.
Ma perché io...
Let's get on with it.
Keep a blade close.
All right. What now?
Io non voglio Gale.
We should have had wine more often.
Sì, ma... No, aspetta, fatemi tornare da Gale, gli ti devo parlare.
There's promise in patience, I assure you.
Something like goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a...
You have no idea. The singing we could probably do without. Go on, do your rounds. But if they hand you... Go on,
Enjoy yourself.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
No.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There's one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek? Her mind is certainly an enigma. But would you wish it any other way?
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
È vero.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars? Must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne. One of the adventurers had a clue to help find it. A dwarf called Brian. It might still be found on his corpse, wherever the goblins left it. The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. May Sylvanas guide us.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Oh. Beh, è stata una bella festa. Qua. Cosa c'è da queste party? Oh. Ho fatto una gran buca ieri sera.
So, that's what people mean when they... I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharan presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss...
Copper for your thoughts? Funny you should ask. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
I suppose you want to hear about Khazad. My old master, before the Mind Flayers took him. Khazad Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate.
Pezzo di merda.
Not political power or military power, I mean power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down. as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleak, it was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be. A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture us. Thank you. But this isn't. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Beh, sono contento di averti qua, signor Halsen.
It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold. Those who remained are shadow cursed. If you don't die, we have to get to Moonrise. But the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a man with one eye.
Tra la 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 la. Oddio, l'ho usato, ma... Ah. Ah. Sono sempre quelle. Penso. Va bene, signori, non ho più un occhio, ho preso un palo, ma è stato comunque un piacerone. Attenzione, no, signorina Carlac, io sono molto più bravo. Finalmente. Grazie. Bene, con tutto questo io vi saluto. Ciao.